Hi, and welcome back. I decided I'd give Banished another run through here, and we'll see if we can do anything better, maybe differently. I don't think the result is going to be any better, but we'll give it a go here. I like Milbur, so we're going to keep that. We're going to leave the settings mostly here. That's seed. I don't know if seeds are awesome or not, so we're just going to go ahead and leave it a bunch of numbers there. And go ahead and generate this map. We're going to try a few things differently. I'm going to see if a gatherer maybe is a better start as opposed to a fishing dock. It's still generating. Looking for sheep. So, as my previous failure indicated, I'm not very good at this game, and that's okay. I'm all right with that. Already at a much better starting spot. We'll go ahead and start laying the foundations here of Milbur, and get my my window set up here. So I'm not clicking through everything all the time, but get that going. And now we'll start with a gatherer, I think, this time, and see if that plays off any better. That'll have to do for now. Yeah. And we'll get these guys digging up some resources here. What's going on here so that the gatherer, you know, the efficiency of the gatherer isn't hurt any more than it already is. We'll get a stockpile going. That's kind of a necessity here now. So we'll just make that big old one stockpile right there. And we'll see what happens. So we've got 11 people this time. I'm just gonna drag a road here. Just to say I have one. Kind of mark the northern boundary there. And we'll get a couple houses going. Just like so there. 4 houses should be good enough. I'm not sure why they're not taking any of this stuff back to the stockpile there, but that's disconcerting to say the least. Very strange. And I like to run some roads down through there along that at least. Alright, now we're carrying some stuff back. I'd like them to get that gather put together here pretty quickly. I don't think they're gonna follow my instructions though, unless we can maybe raise the priority up here. But I was thinking about what game I wanted to play next. That maybe I knew what I was doing, and I don't know. I just kept coming back to Banished. I don't know what I'm doing, but I absolutely adore this game, and I'm currently hooked on it. And it's just overall, while difficult, it is a very fun game to play. And you know, with that said, I'd like to give it another go. So here we are with Milbur. It is currently late spring, going into summer, and the gathering hut is still not set up. Nothing is currently working out like I want it to. But the builders should be heading up north to work on that here shortly. Sorry if I'm a little quiet. It's 2 o'clock in the morning here, and there's people sleeping. My roommate and my girlfriend. So I'd like to not wake up the house, but I am currently unable to sleep. So I decided, why not make a video at 2 o'clock in the morning. These houses down here, while they're cleaning up that mess, these houses should be coming up soon. So the gatherers are completed, so we'll go ahead and get some of those guys working. Put all 4 people there, and I think we'll get a road going up along the gatherer here. Yeah. Bring it down along here. Then another one, 2 wide roads, because I just think they look a lot better than these single roads, and you know, things aren't so cramped that way. You've got houses going up here. First house belongs to Alas and Adeller. They have a daughter named Jaylin. I believe that's how that's pronounced. Not that it really matters, but you know, why not? Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get the storage barn set up here. I'd love to put the storage barn right here, but that doesn't seem like that's going to, it's going to work out like I want it to, so maybe we'll just put the storage barn, yeah, you know what, we'll put it right there. We can put another house right, right in here like that. It's not going to be flush, but you know, that's okay. Next up, we need to get some, we need to get a firewood, a woodcutter going here. So these people have some firewood to survive through the first winter. We'll bring it up there like that. Alright. Our gatherers, maybe they're working. Who knows? Yep, they are currently working. Now, if you click here, it'll tell you what the current season's gatherings are. In this case, we've got 88 mushrooms, 110 mushrooms, I'm sorry, 198 onions, some berries, and roots, right? So we've got that taken care of, and they'll run that down here to the storage barn, or the wagon in this case, because the barn isn't up yet. And up here, you know, these stats are really nice to have. We're already losing hells, and that's not always a good thing. So it's late summer. We've only got 2 more people to house here, and everybody will have, you know, a place to lay their head. Night had night, you know, actually fallen in this game, but maybe that's something that the developer can add later on. I'm not sure. We have 78 stone. We've got 800 food, so we're kind of actually already off to a much better start than we were before. The biggest thing we have to worry about now is keeping up with the food production versus, you know, the population growth. We really need to get this woodcutter on and running, and it looks like that's not going to happen. We don't have any logs, so we'll go ahead and get some of these trees cut down. It's early autumn, and we still don't have much in the way of firewood. We have none, actually. So we need to get that taken care of. And, you know, the house and the barn here. The barn is now up, so we can take this wagon down and get everything moved into the barn, which is, you know, preferable. Now, when you get into the second year, you start to worry more about happiness, unless, you know, once you get the food under control. You need to worry more about happiness, citizens, right away. Health is a pretty big thing. They start to have less and less children as the health dwindles, so You kind of want to worry about that, but I like to worry about happiness right away because people are going to die. That's the thing that's going to happen. And the easiest way to, in the early game, the easiest way to keep happiness high, I found, is to build a church. It's rather expensive, but there's no real upkeep, and it only requires one person, you know, to operate. So that's what I like to keep up. And we're going into autumn here, early. This woodcutter's still not up, and people are going to start freezing to death here shortly. We have a total of 14 people right now. And the woodcutter's almost done here. Get this woodcutter up and get some people going right away. It's late autumn. Very, very hard winter right away. So that's not ideal, but that's what's happening. So we've got our wood chopper up now, and he'll immediately start with the woods, chopping up the wood to produce firewood. Food-wise, we've got some food still. I'd like to get this woodcutter going here. There's the wood chopper right there. What's her name? Our wood chopper is Robusta. And she's 17 and she's hungry. So these folks have no firewood, and we're as you see, we're already out of tools. So we really need to get the tools taken care of as well. There's the tools that I want right there. So we'll go ahead and put this blacksmith. Put that right there. It should allow us to have another house here. Yeah. So we'll go ahead and put this blacksmith right here. And the builders will get to work on the blacksmith there. It is now early winter, and there's 14 people. Nope, nobody's dead yet, so that's a good sign. Everybody has firewood, everybody has food, so we're already off to a much better start. I think the gatherer was a much better choice here in the beginning, which is surprising me, actually, but I guess, you know, just the abundance of wild grasses and roots and things like that must be, you know, much better than fishing, for instance, on this river. I'm not sure if we were to put a fishing dock over here alongside the lake, if, you know, fishing would be any better. But perhaps we'll see. We're 15 people. What that translates into is we have 3 extra laborers, so that's really nice. We're off to a much better start than we were before. That's for darn sure. We've got almost 1,000 food stored. I believe the gatherer was a much better choice right now, so perhaps this will actually go someplace. We've got 16 people now, 3 laborers, 2 builders, 4 gatherers, and a single woodcutter. We're out of stone, otherwise the blacksmith would be under construction. So we'll go out here, and we'll tell these people to grab some of this stone. We're also going to need some wood there, so we'll have those that aren't doing anything go out there and get some wood. Everybody has food, so we're off to a much better start. It's late winter, 16 people. You know, thinking about it, I really should have gone with a gatherer. Now that I know it's a much better producer than fishing is, for example. So for those of you who are stuck like I kind of was, go gatherer versus fishing in the beginning. There's a nifty little game hint for you. I'd like to get this blacksmith up here as soon as possible. It doesn't look like it's going to go up yet, and now we've hit early spring of year 2. and we didn't lose a single person at all. And in fact, we grew. We have 16 people now. And things are definitely looking much better for these folks. I would like to put another house here, just to be prepared. Gather is producing crazy amounts of food. Last year, 500 mushrooms, 500 onions, 400 berries, 400 roots. That's really, really. I didn't think that Gather would outproduce a fishing dock like that, but that's really nice to know. The Blacksmith is now under construction. We'll go ahead and set a blacksmith up here in the labor window. And start planning for the future. I'm not exactly sure what that entails. Maybe we'll put up a fishing dock for some added food, or find a place to put a second gather. I'm not quite sure. But that gather is very, very much outproducing what the fishing dock does. I know what we can do. We need to put up a herbalist at some point. And the blacksmith is now completed, so he'll start building tools for our little village and the people that are working here. We'll get rid of these trees also. We're gonna need that wood soon, so we'll go ahead and get that taken care of. It's now late spring, and I think this is a good place for me to cut it. So with that said, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.